Hello everyone, welcome back. One of the very interesting and stock which has shown a greater uptrend in recent time is Cosmo Films. I found this stock interesting because of the potential at which it can grow in coming few years. With growth in and advent of packaging industry, the food packaging industry, Cosmo Films has a very good market to look into, and also it would definitely be one of the market leaders if it taps into this opportunity of a food processing industry. So for that, let us try to understand the business of the Cosmo Films. Cosmo Films generally is involved in packaging industry as well as specialty chemical industries. In terms of packaging industry, there are four types of packaging which it actually works. One is the packaging, lamination, label, as well as industrial flexible packaging. So in terms of just packaging, there is something called transparent barrier films, the metallized barrier films, overwrap films. If you could see in a few of the malls or the centers like more, we can see that the fruits are covered with a thin film of plastic kind of material. Those materials are generally for packaging. There's also lamination, wherein we go in for the lamination of books, lamination of photographs. So those kind of things, with advent of our during the previous time, the marriage photos would be a different type, but nowadays it is all laminated photographs. So with growing business, the scope of this lamination is also increasing. Also there is labels which we can see in most of the consumer good items which we buy at our stores. There will be labels even for tea packets, or even for chips. There will be labels. So these labels, and also industrial like synthetic papers and tapes and textile films, this is what is flexible packaging business. And there is one more business with Cosmo Films, which is specialty chemicals. Specialty chemicals is mainly textile chemicals, the master batches, as well as adhesives. So from FY23, they are trying to build in a market for adhesives as well. So this is what the Cosmo Films actually business involves. There's also one more vertical which Cosmo Films has started in FY22, which is the pet care industry. So you guys might be knowing, with advent of modular families, there is a lot of emphasis being given to pets. So pets are the part of our living nowadays. So in order to tap in that opportunity as well, they have come up with a new brand named Ziggly, where pet care specific exports as well as pet care specific business has been undertaken by this vertical. So this is an overview of the way the company has been working. And now coming to one of the very important manufacturing item which Cosmo Films does is bi-auxiliary orient polypropylene films. And the advantages with this is, it is recyclable. So the greenhouse gas emission or the greenhouse gas impact of this material is less. And also another thing is, it is healthy, it is not hazardous. So some of the plastics which we have been using previously, they are hazardous plastics, but this is not hazardous. Even if we are using it as a wrap for food items, this does not releases the chemicals which will impact the quality of the food products. So that is the advantages with this bi-auxiliary oriented propellant. So this company basically is involved in production of this material. So that is one thing which I wanted to discuss. Okay, so this is about the product and the brands of Cosmo Films. Now coming to manufacturing capacity, Cosmo Film manufacturing capacity is in India as well as in South Korea. So within India, it has its industry at Gujarat as well as Maharashtra region. And also clients of this Cosmo Films, right? So they are ranging from various FMCGs, even ITC, even the Coca-Cola, the Nestle, even if you name it and you will find it. All of the packaging, food packaging or FMCG, fast moving consumer goods, basically you are clients of Cosmo Films. So you can just imagine the kind of exposure it has and the kind of growth it can show in coming days. And also one more thing which I wanted to emphasize is on the revenue split of the company. If you see, there is a lot of emphasis being given to packaging films, which and it has grown from FY18 to FY21. There is the percentage of its in the revenue split has grown considerably from 41 to 55%, and also label films has grown from 11 to 13%, whereas lamination films and industrial films has taken a back seat in recent times. And also, if you see the demand for this company, right, for Cosmo Films, the demand is domestic demand is also very high, as well as the international demand is also very high. So it is 50-50, almost 54-46 percentage in terms of geographical demand for the products of this company. So these are few of the characteristic features of this company which makes it an interesting bet. So we would be surprised and we would be very interested to know more about how this company is performing, what this company does. So in order to see that, let us go to the fundamental analysis of the company. So if I open the fundamental chart, it is around market capitalization is around 3000 crores. So it qualifies to be a small cap company. And if you see the stock P, it is very less, that is 7.78. And if you see the industrial stock P of that for this, it is 12.21. So we can infer that this company is actually trading at a discounted value, or it is not commanding a premium PE. It is still at a discounted price. And if you see, another thing is with respect to return on capital employed and return on equity, it is as good as 31% and 39% respectively, which shows that the company's growth is very nice, and the returns generated for this company is very huge. Even though debt to equity is 0.69, which is on the little bit higher side, this is understandable considering that they are trying to expand their business, and also there is a new capex plan for establishment of a new unit in one of its facility. So that is why the debt to equity is a little bit on a higher side. And also, if you see, earning per share is so nice, it is 59.5 earning per share, which is a very good number if you could consider. And price to earning growth ratio is 0.21, which is another good number. It is considerably very low, which makes this company as an attractive for the investors. Okay, now let us go and check how this company has fared in quarterly result. So if you could see in the March quarter, the sales are all-time high. In the last 4 years, in the March quarter for 2022, the sale is all-time high, and obviously with sale all-time high, the net profit is also all-time high. So net profit is also all-time high. So this is one of the very interesting characteristics. And coming to year on year sale also, there is an increase of around 40%, 40 to 45% growth in sale, and there is also net profit growth year on year. So which shows the company is in a very good position, and it is commanding the growth. So whatever P it offering, it is commanding that P, and there is even the scope of growth is very huge for this company. So that is one thing. And one more important thing would be our shareholding pattern. If you could see, the promoter holding, even though it is at 44, which is at the lower side, but FIIs, that is foreign institutional investors, in the last few quarters, if you see, their percentage of investment has gone up. So that itself shows that there is a lot of investment coming to this company from outside India as well. So that is one positive factor which we can tell about this company. So next, let us try to see a few of the technical chart. I have opened let me open for 6 months. If you see, in the past 6 months, the company has fared nicely actually. In the past 6 months, the company's growth is nice. It has from around 1400 to it has gone up till 2000. But right now, from past 1 month, since the market is consolidating volumes movement, but it is trading at around 1700 to 1600 range. So in that range it is trading. So we will have to wait for some more time till it breaks out with volume, and then it becomes still a good company to start our investment. But as per my understanding and my analysis, this is still a very good bet. And if you see also, our RSI is around 30 watt zone, so it is not even oversold, not even overbought zone. So this gives us a very good picture that RSI is also very low, and this indicates that the time is in few days the time is ripe for investment to be made in Cosmo Films. And coming to another important thing is with the Cosmo Films performance in recognition. So it has been awarded as one of the very good packaging industry for last 3 to 4 years. So there is if you see the annual report of this company itself, then we can see that there are awards and recognitions which it has received in from 2019-20 onwards. So there is see, if you could see, yes, SIS SOP Star Awards for 21-22 along with 2021 and also 18-19-20, okay, 19-20. So these 3 years it has consecutively bagged that award, which is one of the very important milestone for the company. And also coming to another important characteristic with this company is its consolidated net sale has gone up considerably. It is almost like 70 to 80% from 2017-18 level. So if you see the annual report of the company which was published on May 9th 2022, there is a recommendation of one bonus share for existing two equity share. If you could see, the board of director of the company at its meeting held on 9th May 2022 have recommended for approval by shareholder bonus issue of one equity share each for every two equity share held by the shareholder of the company as on recorded date. So yes, there are chances that the company might offer a bonus share. Also, one of the important characteristic which I wanted to share with you guys is with respect to the net worth of the company. The company's net worth in last 6 years has grown by three folds, which is a very good number. 3 in 6 years, the net worth has grown by 3 times, and in 3 years, if its book value per share has gone up 3 times, then it itself tells that the company has a very good growth potential and has shown growth in consistently for past 3 years, and with days to come, with the kind of market which the food processing is going to acquire with growing urbanization, yes, the company is definitely going to make better inroads and better revenue growth in coming days. So my verdict on this company is I have a very good positive opinion about this company. And also please note, this is just my opinion, and please make your investment decision based on your own financial advisors and your own financial experience. Also, if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and thank you very much.